Alright guys, so next coaching vid is going to be it for Elementalist. I believe, David, is this silver or are you to gold already? Is this silver or gold? Okay, this is silver 2 game on this should be Thresh. Yes, okay, Thresh. Exhaust. Not like this. Anytime you reverse something like Nami, I would run Ignite. Anytime you land a hook with Jin, you guys should be able to kill. Okay, Relic Shield 3 pots, off to a good start. 48 AD. I don't know if you probably don't have runes, you probably don't have AD reds right now. I would run AD reds unless you have move speed on Quince, and I would run move speed Quince, MR blues, HP yellows, armor reds. Move speed page is not bad. So okay, so with Nami starting bubble, she is not able to harass very well level 1 because she doesn't have the sustain from her W. So you can bait out Nami's bubble. Fucking Nami, what a piece of shit. Just bubbling everywhere. You can bait out her bubble and just trade on her with your fucking Flay. Did you start Flay? You haven't started anything yet. So running Courage of the Colossus, you walk up, you flare, you auto her. Even if she bubbles you, the damage gets negated and you walk away. As long as you're not tanking 2 people for the duration of the bubble, you're going to win the trade with Flay plus auto, plus hopefully your ADC follows up with like an auto plus Q. And then by the time, like if you get wave advantage, you get the level 2 before them, this can easily go in your favor. You walk forward, you try to get in Flay position. If not, you look for that longer range hook if they're already disengaging. But definitely try to get yourself into Flay position if you have level 2 advantage. Yeah, on Thresh, like anytime you're playing a ranged champion using Relic, I just go for my stacks as soon as I can get them. Anytime I can get them, really. It's hard to get your stacks, and they're playing really far back. You can walk up to like here and look for a Flay on her if she stays forward. You've got the ward in the bush, so you know if she's gonna like do something. But I try to get that level 1 Flay for health advantage. Yeah, like here. Get this. Nope, rip the Flay. Oh, we go for her. That's not bad. Okay, you got our exhaust. No, flash in, please. They've got heal still. Okay, so Jin kind of got pooped on. You guys should have walked away as soon as you got the exhaust because he took a lot of damage in trade. And Nami should have heal now. So as soon as you get hooked, you should be able to walk up and go for a kill here. Nope, he's low as fuck. He greeted his potion pretty hard. We're coming up. We're after 3 minutes actually. Jungler is Hecarim. He's got pretty good clear. Yeah, vision priority. Top. Okay, already showed top. You're good. You can pretty much do whatever now. You've got summoner advantage at this point, so you can play more aggro now that Jin's health is back up. With 48 AD on Thresh, you need a last hit really fucking low. It's bad. Right there, you've got a good bounce. Like, I would be looking for a Flay into a hook in that situation. Like, they're low as balls. I would be a little more aggro than you are. Knowing you have exhaust advantage and health is similar. It's like right here, the health you're sitting on, you can potion now. I would go in this bush, control this bush. Nami's way too low to even be contesting you guys being here. So I would control bush, and I would like look for something. I wouldn't let yourself get any lower in health, though. See, controlling the bush is going to force them to either waste their wards or walk away. If they come and try to face check a Thresh in the bush, they're going to get wrecked. So for the most part, you're saving your potions too long. This potion, it gives you 165 health plus 15 mana, right? So you're down like 400 HP. I know they don't have like a ton of burst damage. They've got some, but no ignite. But I think at like where you were, 400 and some HP, you were definitely killable if they got anything else on you. Like right here, personally, me, if they stayed and they try to push this wave, I would honestly look to fight. I would go around. You've got him there. Fucking ping him in. You could have just got around. There are more things to be looking for plays here. He's going mid though. Rip. down, walk up, get the flay. Got her, get the lantern on Jin, pull him in. Go for the lantern, Jin. Right there. You almost got Hook. You can get her. Hook. Oh, the fucking bounce. Ah! It's a horse. Oh, the flay. Run like the fucking wind. The lantern savior. Oh my. Nice play. Nice out. Okay. So you finally got the fight down. It was to the point where Hecarim was down on bot side. Like you guys, okay, Hecarim was top side at about 310, right, when you went out to ward. So he skirmished up here. He ended up getting a kill, it looks like. And like he recalled. He's going to clear his bot side jungle. He's going to work his way down. In about a minute, he's going to be down here. He came down really fucking late, though. I don't know what he did after he went top. Maybe he farmed his jungle again and then recalled and then ran down. I don't know, but he could have been here a lot sooner, and he could have messed with you guys a lot sooner. You guys had a strong health advantage here, plus, or not health advantage, you had exhaust advantage here. Like when Nami was really low, you could have walked up and flayed her when she was against this wall. And I would have looked for something right there. You could have forced summoners sooner. You could dive her, there's no reason to let her have XP. Hecarim just showed. Very nice. He wasted a lot of time doing that. The vision on him, he's jungling right now. Nami's behind you. Jin's here too, though. You could go for it. The only problem about this, like if you stay too long, Ashe can rotate off base, and then it'd be a 3v3, and or he can rotate over. So be careful on rotations into the jungle. This is a better call, taking the Infernal from him. He got low, he couldn't contest, he couldn't do anything. He had to use the smite. I think he used the smite on Wolves, right? Use the play, into the hook, into the root, into the kill. Well played. Okay, so they didn't respect you walking forward. Like, that's the big thing about playing against Thresh. If Thresh walks at you, you counter by walking away. Like, you give the same amount of ground. You've got to keep, like, from here to here away from Thresh at all times. If he gets to the flay range, you're going to fucking die, or you're forced to flash, or you've got to be really good at dodging hooks. So don't get into Thresh flay range. If he gets the flay, the hooks are a lot easier because you are slowed. How many points did you go in flay, by the way? 2? Okay. Wait. I think you made a mistake and you went 2 in lantern. It's probably just a misclick. I will look past this once. Don't ever do it again. So right here, Jin is playing way too aggressive. And you are going for some crazy shit and you're alone. You're alone. She's low. Okay, you got the assist for Ahri. That helps her out quite a bit. Ah! Oh, nice try. If you got the hook on him, you had the kill. Okay, it looks like you're rushing Locket. I don't rush Locket right now. I wouldn't rush Locket. Like, I would upgrade to Targons early. Start trying to generate more stacks. Because getting to that passive shield on that is really good. Maybe not do it first. Maybe get Kindle Gem first. But CDR boots into Kindle Gem is really, really good. You get that flat HP tankiness. Plus you get that 20% CDR, right? So that's really, really good to have. Run away. Run like the wind. And hook. He's going for you. Close. You need to just flee if you can. Don't run down, don't run down. Go around. Okay, now you can run down. Run down, run down. Ah! I wouldn't go in the bush. He's fucking scary, man. He's got R. No, he doesn't. Oh, there it is. So that whole thing, like him sitting in the bush, it made you feel like he's holding his R, and he didn't have it. You guys need to leave. You need to get health. You guys need to recall. Staying with this health, this is bad. You're gonna get behind, like you're behind in health in a lane that you're stomping. So allowing them to zone you, you've got courage if you use it. And flare in and exhaust, and you win the 2v2. Good. Okay, so Nami tried to trade alone against you and Fed Jin. Okay, so using your flay there. Let's go. I want to go back to that actually. He's going for the 1-2 heck of rim job here. I don't know if you thought he was ulting.
Oh, behave.
But you cannot flay his ulti for one.
Yeah, baby.
So basically, maybe you thought his E was going to go through.
Thanks again for the coaching.
So in this situation, you guys should have recalled. Had Hecarim come down sooner, they could have just dove you guys. So if they pushed in the wave, didn't greed fighting right in front of you in the open, letting Thresh hook and flay into the turret while Nami's trying to 1v1 the 7-0 ADC, then they could have stomped you guys there. So it was a bad idea to sit there had they played right. This is silver though, so expecting them to play right isn't always the case. And there's room for outplay potential. In higher elo, you'd never get away with that shit. So the right play at that point was recalling. Okay, so you're going ham. We missed the hook. We got that. Locket. Use Locket after the ulti. Rip. Yeah, that shield from Locket, man, that was really fucking weak. It didn't do anything. The thing I like about Face of the Mountain, with Face of the Mountain, you get, what, 500 flat HP? Plus, like, it benefits the shield from Face of the Mountain, because it has its own health. And it also benefits the shield on Locket. So I rush Face of the Mountain into Locket on Thresh right now. When you were up here, you should have dropped a ward in here too. When that skirmish was happening, anytime you're fighting and they have bush vision over you, just drop a ward in the bush, especially if you're holding one. So this sword should have been in here. We have kind of full control here for the most part. Ari's going for some ham bony. And for some reason, Nami rotated back into you guys. Jin gets another kill, Ari gets a kill. You guys are snowballing really hard as long as they don't stay over here because Garen could flank you guys. Doesn't look like they're going to. Here, you need to keep them away from him. Yeah, this is actually a really fucking bad spot. Oh, you're dead. Good night. Let's look at that again. We're gonna go back. So what happens here? You see two bottom. Trinimir's over here. You've got Orianna here. So you know that there's 4 people here, and it's just 2 of you guys. Ari goes in, dies immediately. So you played too aggressively into the fight. Had you continued your play style of like catching and kiting, so you land the hook, you pull them in, you flay them out, you just keep them off of Jin basically, and you win like that. Like regardless of how strong you are, you've still got to play to protect Jin. Like just because he does a shitload of damage doesn't mean he can take much damage. So always play to the fact that you want to keep them off of him no matter what still. Right now, you guys just need to get outer turrets. If you do want to siege, you can, that's fine. They've got pretty decent wave clear between Ashe and Ori. Okay, if they try to fight this, you guys can kill them. Just wait for cooldowns and you can walk back up. Jin cannot be walking into a fucking Ori ulti and Ashe arrow though. You can't be doing that shit. Basically, like you're playing around your cooldowns only because it's 3v5 in the mid lane. So the other thing about right here, I want to jump back and show you one thing. It's a better trick. So, okay, let's jump back one more time. He's coming in, he gets charmed. Okay, so timing your CC a little better. If you timed it a little better there, he would have eaten an extra tower shot. So like let the charm hit, or you maybe you didn't know she was charming, or you comboed it with the charm. But stacking CC for one isn't really what you want to do. So don't stack the CC if you can avoid it. So if you see her land the charm, wait for it to about to wear off, then throw your hook. And when your hook like lands, wait for your hook to wear off. And usually, the way Garen's mechanics work, right? His Q breaks slows on him, and he moves really fast. So if you wait for him to Q and then flay, it'll break that move speed bonus, slow him down, and then he'll be in the turret for longer. He didn't use it till he was like right here, though. But if you waited a little longer on the flay after he got out of the hook, you could have pulled him back for a little bit longer. So another thing, basically, just work on timing your actives a little better. The locket could have saved Tryndamere. Or you could have negated a lot more damage for your team in that scenario. Who did we kill? Somebody died. You killed Ashe here. Ashe was pretty free. You guys fell back, made sure that people were dying. You got the Nami for free as well. Nobody was in position to follow up, so you're doing very well here. 2 are dead, 3 are up. You guys have 3 here in mid. You never have 5. You never will. It's just 1-3-1 for the most part. Be careful about walking into Ori. She still has R plus W. It's hard to siege when it's 1-3-1, man. Like, I wouldn't even be up here without the rest of your team splitting. There's no reason to do that. Like, if you want to do something else, you can look for controlling objectives. But the 1-3-1 only works if your other teammates are there. She's in a bad spot. I don't know what he's doing. We knew they were over there. We saw them. Come on, man. No. No. Okay, good hook. Okay, the other thing about Knight's Vow. Thresh is a ranged champion. Having Knight's Vow early, you only get 6% reduced damage, not 12. So it's okay, but it's not good. But then, oh, you didn't even link it yet. Like, there's so much. Their base is open, man. All you guys have to do right now is group in a lane. Well, no, I don't want to do that actually versus Ori. Ori, Hecarim, Ashe. Keep the split up, but actually get the split going. There's just so many skirmishes happening that aren't for pushing. You guys are just fighting to fight, not fighting to win. And that's the game. So a lot of this game, it was spent fighting rather than pushing. The 1-3-1 is what you need to do, and playing the 1-3-1 with split pushers between Riven and Tryndamere. You need to be in mid, but you need to be playing very safe. Versus Ashe ulti, it's hard to play safe without Mikhail's or QSS. So Mikhail's would have been a good item in the way that you guys were playing that game.